Wow. Sports fans, what's up? What's up? I mean, just wow. Look, I wanted to hit y'all with a video last night, kind of like I did in Game 2, because I obviously thought that Game 2 of the World Series was the best that the World Series would have to offer, that baseball would have to offer as far as these games go. But nope, Game 5 was like, oh, you think that's the best? Hold my beer. I got you. Completely off the rails. Nothing even amazes me at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, watching that Game 5, if Deshaun Watson would have came out of the stands and threw a touchdown pass to Jose Altuve, I'd have been like, that seems about right. That seems like that was bound to happen, because these games have been fucking incredible. My God, watching Game 5, it's like, you don't expect it. I didn't expect to turn on that game and see a classic. You know, it's like when you heard Dre's the Chronic album for the first time. I mean, you don't expect to put the tape in and hear a classic. I mean, you just hope that it's good. So, Jesus Christ, man. Look, let's get into these highlights from Game 5 last night in Houston, Texas. First off, we start out with Dallas Keuchel was getting rocked. Dallas Keuchel, man, he was having a rough game. Game started out 4-0 in a 4-0 hole. Obviously, very demoralizing. Seemed like that's just not the way you want to start a game. So, kind of watching it like, damn, I'm already thinking about Game 7, because obviously we would have lost last night. The only way we would have had a chance is to force a Game 7. So I'm already on that level thinking, all right, man, maybe Verlander get us to Game 7, blah, blah, blah. But lo and behold, the boy Yuli Gurriel stepped up. Already had one run on the board. The boy stepped up with a huge 3-1 home run. Look, I got to ask, Asian fans of the Houston Astros, is Yuli completely forgiven at this point for what he did last night with that 3-1 homer? Y'all hit me up. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Man, the boy got us right back in it. Unbelievable. On Clayton Kershaw, the anointed one, the so-and-so best pitcher that baseball has to offer, gives up a 4-0 lead. I heard some crazy stat that they were like 101 with Kershaw on the mound when having a 4-run lead. So for you to be able to do that, incredible. Obviously, brand new game. Everybody's in Houston thinking, oh, we got this. Very next goddamn inning, Bellinger hits a 3-1 home run, puts them back on the lead, 7-4 of Dodgers. Fuck. Okay, next inning. Let's see what the Astros can do. Obviously, I'm not feeling good about the situation. I'm like, damn, there's no way that we can recover from a 4-0 lead to all of a sudden now trying to recover from 3 down. But fucking little Jesus, Jose Altuve, steps up to the mound, and what does he do? He says, fuck you, Dodgers. Tie game again, bitches. Let's go. What the hell is going on? Absolute pandemonium, baby. So, go to the next inning. Goddamn, George Springer. What are you doing? Boy, trying to play hero ball. Tries to make an impossible play. Look, I love the energy. Love the effort. So, can't be too critical of George there. George has stepped up in a huge way after struggling early with the bat, at least. His defense has always been solid, but, man, tough play to make. Obviously, in hindsight, he even knows it. Should have played it more conservatively there, but what does he do? Comes in the next inning. Obviously, we were down 8-7. His first at-bat.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
Yep. Springer with the dinger. Totally redeem yourself, baby. Unreal. Insane. We got another tie game. 8-8. It's crazy. It was crazy at this point. So, from then on, the Astros looked like they were going to put this game away. We started getting some home runs. I mean, it was like Oprah jumped on the field and was like, you get a home run, you get a home run, you get a home run. This game just had that magnitude of it, man. Everybody was getting a hit. All of them were jumping out of the field, jumping out of the park. And just when we felt like, okay, we got this game in our grasp in the 9th inning, what happens? starts getting away from us, man. Yasiel Puig's nasty ass gets up there, licking his bat and doing all this craziness, knocks a one-handed home run into the Crawford boxes, man. Unreal. So, of course, my heart's pounding out of my chest at this point. I'm like, just one more out. I mean, just come on. What happens? Chris Taylor ties it up. At this point, my heart sank all the way into my tank. Unreal, unbelievable. A 12-12 game. It already what was the longest game, the longest 9-inning game in World Series history at this point. It already ran like 5 hours. So I'm thinking, fuck, I got to go to work in the morning. I'm sure everybody's on that level. People that, not really into the game, they were out. They, went to sleep or whatever. But I'm like, no, I got to hang in there with my boys. So we get the bottom of the ninth. We try to get a walk-off. Can't do it. We got to go to extra innings. So, extra innings and a heart pounder. We unbelievably, some kind of way, get 3 outs on the Dodgers. So, we back up to bat. And what happens? McCann gets hit with 2 outs. He takes his base. Springer comes up. I think Springer got a hit. He got a single. Moves McCann over to second. Derek Fisher comes in and run from McCann. Who's up to bat? Fucking Breggers. My boy, Alex Bregman, man. We'll get into Bregman later. I personally feel like Bregman is definitely in the MVP conversation of this World Series. If the Astros are able to pull it off, he's been clutch. 23 years old, absolutely amazing. Just been a clutch player. Comes up, first pitch single. Derek Fisher comes in, makes the play. Astros get the win. So, man, unbelievable game, guys. I really hope y'all had the pleasure of actually watching that live. Y'all didn't bail out. Y'all didn't go to sleep, because that is what it's all about. I thought the Cubs World Series last year was an entertaining series. Nothing compared to this, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. This, I'm not just being biased because it's my team being represented here in the World Series. I think anybody, if you're a sports fan, you have to appreciate what's going on. These guys they want to win so bad on both sides. So all the back and forth, man, these backs are hot, but obviously the fucking defenses aren't stepping up, or it's been craziness. You would have thought Keuchel and Kershaw on the mound last night for this game, it would have been a pitching duel, but it was anything but that. It was back and forth, just like the Texans and the Seahawks game was. Obviously, they didn't enjoy playing defense in that game either. The city of Houston put on a huge offensive exhibition in all their sports. I mean, we don't even talk about the Rockets. We know they don't play no fucking D. The offenses are just clicking. Unfortunately, the Texans didn't get the win. But, hey, if you would have asked me before the game started Sunday morning, said, look, both Texas teams, both Houston teams are going to have huge offensive performances, but one of those teams are going to have to catch an L. Hey, I mean, I love the Texans, obviously. Obviously, football is my favorite sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all of a sudden going to be one of those people that's like, oh, I've always loved baseball more than football now because the Astros are in the World Series. No, come on, let's be serious, let's be clear. But which one obviously means more to get the win. So y'all would have picked the Astros all day to get this win, and fortunately it was able to work out that way. One thing I want to talk about, a huge play in this game that I feel is kind of understated. I haven't heard any of the media people talk about it, like in the post game and stuff. But in the 8th inning, Chris Taylor made his way to third base and had an opportunity to, obviously was in ideal scoring position. There was a single hit out to Reddick. And for whatever reason, Taylor held up and did not make the run for home. And I think that was a huge play because at that point, like I said, it was the 8th inning, so I think they were still down 3 or they were making their comeback. But, I mean, a run is a run, especially when you're trying to come back in a World Series game. For Chris Taylor to be held up there, now kind of what I did here during the telecast is that his third base coach, they had a miscommunication. He thought he said no. Taylor thought he said no, and he was saying go. So much credit needs to be given to the Houston fans, to the Houston Astros fans. Hey, Houston Astros fans, y'all are the reason that the LA Dodgers did not score an additional run there in the eighth. I mean, kudos to you. I mean, y'all need to be patting yourselves on the back. Fucking awesome job. Because of how loud you were in that stadium, they had a miscommunication. Chris Taylor did not run in for an additional run, and that potentially could have been the difference in the game. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's a little understated that, you know, people aren't talking about that. I haven't heard anybody say that, but huge play in that game. So props to the Houston Astros fans for being able to cause that, miscommunication there. So, look, the Houston Astros are one win away from being world champions. And who else? Understatement. Who else would you rather have up on the mound to try to clinch you one win as a pitcher? I mean, I think this, Justin Verlander has obviously been the best pitcher in the postseason this year in the MLB. So I'm glad he's on my side, man. Altuve literally loves you, brother. We love you. Please, just get it done. My heart can't take another close, wild game, man, even though all sense will tell you that it's most likely coming, another crazy game. Because like I say, the Dodgers, man, you got to tip your hat to them. Shit. I've been hearing that stupid shit from Joe Buck this whole World Series. Tip your hat. But, yeah, man, you got to give the Dodgers credit when it's due. And they've been balling. They've been balling their ass off, man. And they don't want to lose. We don't want to lose either, though. And we definitely want to try to take care of business while we have Verlander up on the mound and just close it out. I don't want to see a Game 7, guys. I know, as entertaining as this series has been, it probably deserves a Game 7, but I don't want to see it. I just want us to handle our business. I want us to close it out in Game 6. So, just wow again. I'm still stunned. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm still tired. It's about 7 o'clock, almost Monday evening. The game was obviously last night. I'm still running on 3 hours sleep. So I apologize if I'm a little rusty or if I'm not up to my A game. Just saw the breaking news that Dwayne Brown has been traded to the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, we kind of saw that one coming, especially with him kind of probably being pissed at McNair for his comments and his holdout situation, all that. It's not really stunning. I'm not like really taken back by it, like, oh, damn, this is crazy. But at the same time, we already had offensive line issues. So, damn, it sucks. But we need somebody to protect our franchise guy, inmate number four. Inmate number 4 balled his ass off yesterday. So, yeah, I'm curious to see. I haven't actually seen what we're getting in return for Dwayne Brown. So if any of y'all know, please hit me up in the comment sections. Let me know. But most likely be a draft pick. Obviously, we gave up a first and second round draft picks to the Cleveland Browns, who Cleveland Browns got to have a gun to their head in the locker room at this point, thinking like we're idiots for passing up on Deshaun Watson twice. But we're grateful as fuck. So, and thank you for always making terrible decisions. So, yeah. But we're most likely going to be getting a draft pick or maybe a second rounder from Seattle. This is me just speculating. I have no idea. But like I said, if you know for sure what it is, hit me up in the comment section. Y'all let me know. Man, y'all send me some fan reactions too after we get this win. I'm calling it. I predicted Astros in 6. So, yeah, I'm hoping that my prediction stands true. I predicted that Verlander would be the one to close out the World Series for us in 6 games. So I'm not saying that I'm some kind of guru or something for making this prediction because, we've taken care of business at home. We needed to get a split. The first 2 games up there, I thought that we could get 2 at home and close it out in 6. So it's looking like a pretty good prediction. Hopefully that can happen. Y'all hit me up if y'all looking like this, like the boy was after after the game, after we won that game, after that win. That can only that's what I was looking for when going out to celebrate the Astros being in the World Series. You know, you can't run around like that, high five people like that, engage with people just on a normal basis. I look like a lunatic if that was the case. I know some of y'all are thinking you still look like a lunatic, but you know what? I don't care. I love it. I'm a fan of my city's sports, and you will never be able to convince me that that's not how things should be done. Like, man, I love it. I love it. Obviously, everybody there was having a great time too. So, hey, y'all see me out in the streets. I'm definitely be out in the streets celebrating tomorrow. Y'all hit me up. Y'all give me a high five. Let me buy you a drink, like whatever. Stroll the 6, baby. Yo, as always, love y'all. Peace and love. I'll be back with y'all with another video. Maybe not tomorrow night because I'll be drunk, celebrating, hopefully not in a ditch somewhere, but I will hit y'all with a video recapping the World Series, the Houston Astros victory as soon as I possibly can. I'm putting it out there in the universe, people. Peace and love. Peace.